Now watch me, nay. Okay. Now watch me whip. Watch me, nay.
Hello. Bringing you a fucking high energy commentary today. I just drank like 7 jugs of coffee. I feel like I could fucking run a marathon 3 times and only have 6 heart attacks in the process. So, you know, we're doing pretty good today. We're doing pretty good. Energetic, fucking athletic, filled with speed and motivation and drive until I crash in 30 minutes and feel like absolute shit. Feel like Oscar the Grouch's anus, which is in the bottom of a trash bin, so it just smells doubly bad. Is doubly a word? Probably not, but fuck it, right? Who cares? Gives a shit. Live your life, man. Don't let other people tell you what's right or wrong. We're getting real philosophical today. I'm like Sophocles in this bitch. Anyway, kind of wanted to just talk about some interesting shit, as always, you know? So, first and foremost, want to go back to the good old sound design class I mentioned in my previous video. Talked about a kid with an 8-bit grandma and how jealous I was of him. Well, here we have another juicy one today, boys and girls, of course, you know. We're not gender exclusive here, we're gender inclusive. Everyone's welcome. Whether you got a wiener, a hole, a few holes. I got a few holes, you know, everyone's got holes. But, you know, who cares? Anyway. The same kid who mentioned having an 8-bit grandmother laid some fucking knowledge on us all today in class. And let me tell ya, I was once again blown off of my feet, landed on my ass cheeks so hard that the tectonic plates below the earth shattered and I felt a shift in the earth's crust. But nonetheless, here's basically what happened. The kid, I guess he was trying to get on the teacher's good side, you know, he was trying to get a 1-up on the rest of the class to compensate for his shitty half-assed work. And so the teacher, you know, he started talking as per usual, going over his lesson, when out of the fucking blue, out of left field, a fly ball, dude, I don't know where this one came from, but the same kid, he was like, "Master Professor, I have a keg of jelly beans, do you want me to go get it for you?" And everyone, of course, you know, caught completely off guard by this student, as per usual, just started looking around at each other, trying to stifle the laughter, because they don't know what exactly to do at this point in time. I was one of them. I was like, what the actual fuck is this kid on? Like, what is he talking about? He's hosting Jellybean Keggers in the fucking classroom, and I didn't get invited. You know, he's just gonna sling out the keg and we're gonna get started. Damn, like, count me in, I'm down. So, you know, that was the first bit of interesting shit that happens. But then later in the class, the same thing. He says it again. He brings it back. He's like, "Are you sure you don't want me to get that keg of jelly beans? I got a nice fat fucking keg. We'll all get fucked up on jelly beans. It'll be a great time. I could put some in your butt if you want." No, that didn't happen. He didn't say the second part, but he did mention, like, getting the keg of jelly beans again. And I was just like, are you serious, dude? Why do you have a keg of jelly beans with you? Why is it in the basement of one of the academic buildings? How did you get it down there? Like, he smuggled that bitch in overnight like a fucking pirate. But anyway, you know, that's just the first interesting story I wanted to talk about. Secondly, today, I wanted to tell you about... Secondly, I wanted to tell you guys about a recent experience I had at a concert. So it was only the second concert I'd ever been to. I didn't really know what to expect going in, but it was a Louis the Child's concert. If you don't know who Louis the Child is, they're basically an electronic duo that apparently just turns on the fucking waterworks for women. I don't know what it is, but it just fucking shoots the moisture meter up to 110 when they hear his fucking music playing. It's ridiculous. So, like I said, I didn't really know what to expect going in because this was only my second concert ever. But I show up and I am just chugging back the nips, you know? Those like single plastic bottles of shots. They're like a little more than a shot. I had like 5 Fireball nips, I think, on deck, clenched between my ass cheeks, smuggled them in like a genius that I am, you know? And I just downed 5 shots real quick. So that hit me, and I was feeling okay, you know? Wasn't gone, but I was getting there. And so, you know, naturally, I'm like, let's go to the fucking bar and spend $9 on a drink again, you know, because I didn't learn my lesson the first time. So I go and I spend like $8, wasn't 9, you know. I exaggerated. A little bit of exaggeration, whatever. Spent $8 on a gin and tonic, and I chugged that bitch back in like 2 gulps because little did I know, the entire drink consisted of fucking ice cubes. I asked for a gin and tonic, not an ice cube with 1 fucking spritz of tonic water, you know? And that's what I ended up getting, so that didn't put me over. But then I went back for a second. I was like, I'm feeling smart as shit. I'm feeling fucking educational right now. So give me another gin and tonic, but hold your horses here, sir. Give this shit to me with no ice so I actually can enjoy the alcohol a little bit, you know? Not completely getting ripped off because you're charging me $8 goddamn for this little cup. And, you know, he did it. He agreed. He was like, okay, here you go. So, pro tip for anyone who's 21 and older, ask for no ice whenever you get a drink at a bar. But anyway, I downed the second gin and tonic, and at this point, I'm fucked up because I remembered that in the car before we went into the concert hall, I had also chugged like 4 shots of vodka. So I was just donezo at this point. Absolutely donezo. So I pushed my way to the front of the concert. I wanted to get all the way up to the front, see Louis the Child live in action. And by the time I got to the front, dude, my dudes, my everyone, whatever you're gonna be called, I don't know. Doesn't fucking matter. But get to the front of the concert hall and holy shit. It was insanity up there. Literally, like, all of these girls just sprinted up to me because I was a man and had a wiener and was in the front. And they just planted their ass cheeks to me like fucking Post-it notes. I was like, holy shit, it's like my dick is the magnetic North Pole and all of their asses are magnetized to me for some reason. So, you know, obviously, I guess that's to be expected at electronic concerts, but since it was my second one, I had not a fucking clue that I was gonna be so covered in ass. I had to wash my jeans 70 times because it just smelled like straight anal for the next week. But, you know, it was still a fun experience. So, you know, if you ever go to an EDM concert, get your way to the front if you want, you know, if you want some stinky jeans for the next few weeks. I'm just kidding. I really did thoroughly enjoy the experience. It's very touchy, very sweaty, you know. All things that you're into if you don't get to experience that too much like myself. So there you go, guys. Fun times, good experiences. Hope you guys enjoyed these 2 short stories. I'm probably going to make them into a children's book in the next 5 years. So let me know if you think that's a good idea. All right, peace.